We have not had a normal night since. We haven't had a normal night since until a while ago. Thankfully, that seems to be the case. Anyway, greetings everyone, one and all. I'm Menos, welcome to my Madhouse, and it's the thing you normally... Wait. How's everyone doing it? Somehow it's not doing with my expressions correctly. Wow. Wow, that was rough. So, how's everyone doing? Rusty Dragon and Nate Dullums, welcome. And I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, joke on about, they'll do everything. From Rusty Dragon, Film Bubbly also sent the anime to your Discord. Well, I've heard about that. Well, I've heard about, but I hadn't seen that yet. It seems cute. Hopefully it is. However, there's two things to note. I thought the whatever's was worth. I thought the keybinds was working. Yeah, I have them set up and everything. Somehow. It's like a man. Ugh. Unless I reset it somehow. I know Chat Ninja is working for a bit. Both Rumble and YouTube chat is out. And yeah, that's how my hands have been that's how my hands were moving off and on here. And yet on the other hand, somehow I can't access my expressions. Oh, his arm does move. Yes, it moves. Yes, it moves. Yes, it moves. I want to smile. But, however, it won't let me smile unless I restart. I know numpad is on. Now TSA has to investigate Uranus for bombs needed. However, I still have to reset this thing in order to get my settings normal again. How? And Chat Ninja did update on me, so that's why it's nobody's been. That's why nobody's been displaying. Something's wrong. Thankfully, I have some old chat stuff again. Thankfully, I have the old chat stuff again. I'm forced to do that here. How is it going on? Yes, you are there. But you had different sayings earlier. Look at your confused specials. I have screenshotted. Well, better have drunk guy and beer goggles. Yeah, because Waruto somehow won't give me my expressions. I know they did happen as I typed, unfortunately. They did happen as I typed, unfortunately, so I think that was part of why. Yeah, it was definitely part of why. I'm gonna have to reset Rarudo one. I'm gonna have to reset Rarudo just once. Because once again, it somehow won't let me. I have to hard press my expressions. That's no fun. Also, heart Chaz on screen. Also, heart Chaz on screen for the first time. I come back after we can already. Things are falling apart. Everyone already has milk. I came back for files. I came back for files myself. I thankfully got them. However, the more important ones I will address, I won't until my milestones. The anniversary is coming soon. But I can't elaborate any further until I am able to smile. Which Rarudo won't let me. Just one moment. Do a soft restart. Alright, softer start. Let's see how that one works. Of all times to test, Rarudo ended up winning until this point here, of all times. Yeah, I ended up winning until this point here of all times. I was actually testing new stuff. I was testing new programs. I normally used VC Face. Two that I were using were both Vinyan and Rarudo. Rarudo ended up winning because once again I can actually move my arms. I can move my arms better with Rarudo, and I have recorded stuff on there before. Alright, you're back. Will you let me smile? What? Turns out I was right about that. The keybinds are incorrect. I was right. The keybinds are incorrect. Yeah, I was right. The keybinds are incorrect. And and now it does this. Now it does this with me. Now chat responds right. Okay, but why bully him though? Good question. And yes, joking earlier, I can strangle you. Found the anger point, but where's the smile? Turns out keybinds are scattered all over the keyboard. Keybinds are scattered all over the keyboard. And I'm sure I'm able to have monitor output. Yeah. Technical difficulties, it is unacceptable, yes. The keybind thing. The keybind thing, why it's scattered, I thought I set it up correctly. It was definitely set up correctly until right here. Hands moving. Chat's welcome. How's it going? Just be talking about a few things here while trying to fix things. Most of it is on keystroke events, and checking again, numlock is on. It's all the numpad stuff. It's seriously on numpad stuff. If I press it again. No, that's not the case. Somehow that's not the case. Bizarre, what dimension am I in? Greetings, guys. How are you all? Nercothobia Z, welcome. Found this one. The expressions all scrambled. I thought they were in. Yeah, I had numlock on. And normally my expressions are in the number pad. Somehow they got away from the number pad. This is definitely an error. They got away from another number pad and are scattered all over the rest of the keyboard instead. Found my unimpressed expression. Oh, I found disgust. Disgust is found in I. Anger is in Q. Unimpressed is R. And P was a smile. I finally found the smile. How? Can't believe I finally found smile, and this is what I get. 7% what I get. Also, I'm not in the... This looks like I won't quit my usual stuff after all. Then again, VC Face can interact with a Vignon as well for different functions. However, I can also do poses with this one. Provided I freeze certain poses somehow. I want the staff hold pose again. Like this. I want the staff hold pose again because I want to do that for Loichi Nobata again. Boss rush mode is finally on there. I want to get to it. However, I won't get to that until next week. From chats, imagine Menos pretending to jog while saying, "I need a hero, please." Yeah, that's how I'm moving here. Yeah. So now he's able to go commit war crimes to those times. Correct. That's earlier from Nate. Oh yeah, that's for flamethrower. Yeah, that's for flamethrower shenanigans. Make shenanigans, you just need it by itself because it smells that bad enough. So, what others did I end up with? Oh yeah, regular number 7 instead of numpad 7 is hard eyes. What? And I've actually managed to map all those correctly with most of everything done until here. 1,000. Minus and plus does nothing. Backspace does nothing. How are you doing everything? How are you doing everything? Found my blush. It was a G. Yeah, this ended up becoming a game of find Menos' emotions. In that case, no, thank you. How? I had no idea that those technical difficulties were going to end up coming to fruition. That's very bad news. That's very bad news. I managed to find the blush. Yeah, I finally found blush. Yes, this one. Found diabolical nets to blush. Are those together? Oh. Yeah, those are together. Some are ended up being grouped together. She told my eyes is found here. This is it. This ended up being G key. This is H key. Now this is I. This is J key. And my wink is K. Sadness is L. Oh yeah, and it was no wonder behind the scenes they ended up being the expressions ended up being jumbled up because I found them. Because they ended up scattering to my main keyboard instead of unlock the number pad. Story Eyes is N key. Shock is M key. I'm blush with a drunk guy. It's like he's drunk off or he was blushing currently. And I forgot. Now it's there. Yeah, no way this is sustainable. No way and that's sustainable. I'm gonna have to move back to VC face later. That means I haven't given up the arm movement. Unless I stick it toward to Venon behind the scenes. Jess is our enemy. Wasp woman. Damn it all. We need Pikmin to kill our allies. Oh yeah. Earlier. Look at chat earlier. She ended up having yet another episode involving wasps. Those things are bad news. Those things are seriously bad news. Just like mosquitoes. Seriously, I hate those things. Just so you know, Astaroth and I are done. I'm no longer bound to her and taking care of Micah instead. Jermaine Mercer, welcome! How's it going? Oh, sorry to hear that for a bit. I'm actually glad I never dealt with Astaroth. Micah's a sweetheart deep down, thankfully. So taking care of her should be fine. And so now Nate can go execute an M987. Wait, that was one of the clones. That was one of the clones, not one of the weapons. Was that one of the weapons this whole time? Anyway, oh, speaking of Viper, I also found a QAI voice cloned with her. From Norco, yeah, who even likes wasps? Sure, pollute fouls ain't certain pests, but those things are stinging bitches, yeah. Yeah. This is why I equate them with mosquitoes here. Yeah, those things are annoying. When they sting, it seriously hurts. But mosquitoes, they're seriously able to gnaw at you. Especially depending on the blood type you have, and my blood type is definitely delicious to them. No, that was one of the clones. Anyway, how are you fellas? Other than my predicament involving water door, I'm doing fine. And yes, this is a new... yeah, this one's a relatively new thing I featured. I've recorded things with this before. However, all the recordings, the keybinds were correct. The keybinds were totally correct. And somehow they mess up on me here on the live stream. I don't know what's going on here. I can also do things in case of... I may also be able to do this in case of Vignon, but it's more jank there than here. Maybe because I had not said that correctly. That's messed up. I can do I can do most hand expressions correctly. I can do this correct. I can do this correctly. I can do this correctly. The thumbs up on the other. Oh, now the thumbs up are correct. Now the thumbs up are correct. And now the thumbs up are correct. They were jumbled up at first. However, this was actually why. However, the jankness here was actually why I stuck to this with hard recordings instead of live streams. From Nate, my comment about napalm somehow isn't showing up, but it's still counted though. Yes. Unfortunately, with the classic chat. Unfortunately, classic chat goes by top chat, unfortunately, for some reason. That's seriously messed up. Yeah, classic chat somehow. Somehow classic chat doesn't seem to be with the top chat. No, it doesn't seem to be with live chat, but still at top chat. And that's on YouTube's end. Ninja chat is broken for some reason. Turns out it needed an update again. Needed an update again right as I was going live. So my luck was fine and everything until right here. Yeah, flamethrower comment was good. Most comments are good. There was some other comments that ended up not displaying from classic chat. It ends up going by top chat. And that's messed up. It's pronounced Flammenwerfer, as in Werf's Flammen. Can't see on her at all. And I thought Ninja Chat was working for a good bit. It was working for a bit. And yo, I'm coming in late. Nick from Rumble Chat, welcome. How's it going? And yes, somehow of all times for a Ninja Chat to be on the fritz and need an update, it's right here as I go live. Yeah, everything's gone wrong already. Going pretty well. Good. Very good. Alter, how's it going? Does chatbot's alter be able to display it? Turns out no. It does display. Good. Yeah, it does display, thank goodness. Chatbot's alter displaying, yes, that goes by live chat. That thankfully goes by live chat. I was able to keep all my chats, including Ninja Chat here. Which once again is somehow still on the fritz. Testing, updating function. Oh yeah, there's a delay. There's a delay between chats. However, once again, that chat still doesn't react to Rumble for some reason. Ninja Chat reacted towards both. I don't know what good's gonna do updating that right here. So between this disaster and between this disaster and some gotcha shenanigans that happened over my break. The one very notable thing over the break was the Nintendo Direct. And I've had a list for it right here. I thankfully kept a list for that right here. Unless I'm mistaken, that list betrayed me too. Yeah, it turns out that list did betray me. How could it? How could it? I want to pull up the whole list. What are you doing? And now you see how. Now I see utter destruction of what. Now I see the utter destruction of what happens when the keybinds aren't in my numpad. When they ended up being on my numpad, then this stuff happens. Sorry, I can't help but think that. Well, I think you had 2 drinks of alcohol. Your VTuber model looked drunk for a good minute. What's the topic for tonight's Steam besides how scuffed it is? Oh yeah, 2 major things. One was the Nintendo Direct, but I'll get into that a bit later. I've one update for you. I finally was able to access some new files for myself. I was able to access files for myself. However, I want to display them in a different mean. I want to turn them into either a comic or something else. Most likely a comic-based video. Like some stuff that Merryweather does. That's how I want to deal with them, at least for the important stuff. Because yeah, the information involving the cult I was involved in, and everything else. And about everything else. Turns out someone from the staff, at least one of them, went that far back. Yeah, it somehow went that far back. However, I hadn't gotten through the whole thing yet. Hopefully, the other ones contain how I got committed here. And what methods. Stick with the Menos Mayhem game 1. Good question. Good question. However, that's the gist of what I've read through the files so far. Thankfully, no one else was. Thankfully, nothing compromising would have come of this, since a lot of things tend to slip by from the main asylum. They're just dealing with the main contamination centers. The whole thing's still high security. Also, there's one thing. There are 2 things I obtained within the files. No. Menos, why are you tongue-tied again? There are 2 things besides the files that I ended up getting. Possible blueprints for a new room, and if I'm guessing that one correctly, I don't know what the files meant by that one. And something alongside my own equipment. turns out the headphones I was doing with until yesterday, they ended up breaking on me. Yeah, it somehow ended up breaking on me. Yeah, this was when I was either playing a game or working on thumbnails. Something messed up came up. And then while I was wearing the headphones, it fell on me. One ear fell on me. One ear fell on me, and now it was hanging by now it's literally hanging by a thread. Yeah, yes, I'm actually holding it here. Yeah, my headphones somehow ended up breaking on me. So I ended up buying new ones today. However, I don't know if it's the way I'm dealing with it or something else, because yes, I know there's music. Yes, you can hear in the music. I somehow can't. The possible jack this may deal with. Maybe it's the jack I'm dealing with. Let's test it now. This somehow ended up being quite the this ended up doubling as an equipment test stream, and I actually intended it to be an equipment test stream in case, especially since Rider Door was going so good, then this happens. Once again, I've heard Binyan is able to go together with VC Face. Or so I think. Or so I think. Turns out I did set this up correctly. No, it's not the wire. It's definitely the headphones themselves. And those new ones are also wireless type, so I gotta charge them first. I think that's why. I think that's why I'm unable to hear with this again. Thankfully, I'm not playing nothing. Thankfully, I'm not playing nothing until Saturday. But I'll reveal what am I doing on Saturday and for later. We're gonna test those work. So find an anatomy textbook about a species. No, unfortunately not yet. I meant to go sad face now. What? We're gonna Saturday as well as tomorrow. Understood. Best of luck on that department, Jats. Oh yeah, that is why. I had to charge the... My old ones also doubled as wireless headphones, and I had to charge them before, so I think that was why. I have to do that first. That looks like I have to do that first in order to have those working fully. Yeah, something is very wrong. Something is very wrong. Also, oh yeah, this one's somehow another minus. Although I'm able to move my arms here. I'm able to move my arms here. My movement is way more fluid here. However, If I'm seeing correctly. No, never mind that. Never mind that. That's working perfectly. It's more fluid here. Things are more fluid here. Things are more fluid here in Waterdo's case. I'll eventually pull an intermission and go back to VC face. Now imagine Menos flopping arms at Squidward. And your stuff just latched on me. I can't fucking find my Bluetooth charger box for my earbuds. Wait, that was serious. That one was serious. You have my sympathies. You have my sympathies in that case. So the other thing that I was talking about. The Nintendo Direct that happened while I was mid-break. And I finally have the list for it. So going through the entire list. F-Zero's a return, but it's a 99 player battle royale thing. I have yet to try that one. I know I have it. I have online. I ended up with Deluxe online after some mulling it over. There's a Mario and Donkey Kong remake. Which is also pretty interesting. However, there's more interesting stuff for me down the line than anything else. Peach ended up with another game. And it's actually her second game. The first one she did have powers before. Now she has them again. Now she has them again in case of Princess Peach Showtime. It actually looks very good so far. I keep forgetting the smile. I keep forgetting my smile. I keep forgetting my smile. What's wrong with you? Menos, what's wrong with you? Next on the list is finally Splatoon 3. It's finally with Splatoon 3. The side order is coming soon, and it's a net spring. Side order is net spring. I'm honestly seriously looking forward to that one. I'm warning you right now, I will have to spam that game like I did with Splatoon 3's campaign. Except Splatoon 3's campaign is all filled all possible days. It filled all possible days instead of every day until I get it done. And I might buy Splatoon 3, yeah. If you want to, definitely deal with it. It's very fun. Yeah, it's very salty, but very fun. Then again, that was always the case. I know that's always the case with Splatoon, but still. Yeah, Skullgirl's second encore. No on the list, thankfully. Also, no thank you. Also, no thank you. I won't deal with that game anymore. Yeah, I heard the censorship fiasco that happened within, and all that was bad nothing news for me to bail. Yeah, all that was bad nothing news for me to bail. Well, unless you... Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. You're still able to go to pirate route in case... You're still able to go to pirate route in that case. There's some versions that kept the censored things away. Everything's intact in those editions. However, a good while ago, a lot of things ended up getting censored upon an update patch. Dragon Quest or Skullgirls, yeah, that happened to both. It was one of the latest Dragon Quest games. Yeah, someone's chest ended up getting nerfed there. Someone's chest ended up getting nerfed there. And none of that, yeah. Yeah, none of that was a good look. No, thank you. Yeah, it was just the ethics department fucking everything up again. Oh. Richard the Fat's welcome. How's it going? We're just talking about video games for a bit. I was going down the list. Yeah, I was going down the list for what happened with Nintendo Direct. From Nercotherb, yeah. Fuck the typical prices for the Switch games. Yes, I'm cheap because I'm really buying my money so much. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 60 was more than enough already. But then everything got spiked to 70. Yeah, it's entirely messed up. Thankfully, there are certain deals in keyboard. No, not keyboards. Thankfully, there are certain deals in key codes that you're able to get. Good, I've been doing Smash Bros. Ultimate again lately. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, once again, I'm slacking on that department, but that was in case of all the gacha games I was dealing with there. The summer event and Nikke's Nier Automata event kept me busy for my free time. Whether it's both outside of work and outside of development and outside of channel development. From Rusty earlier. Man, thank the Lord I've been doing nothing but emulate games for the past year. Can't censor good stuff that way. Also ended up giving up on Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I've heard and seen. The shenanigans that went on with last game ended up still are worse here. The guy's still beat with the ugly stick and what have you. Plus there's further toning down, or so I've heard. Well, except for the gory parts. That's the one thing that kept going. But still, I'd rather not do it. But still, I'd rather not deal with that. However, while I'm on that side topic, from memory. I hope I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Baraka's still in that. That's why I'm remembering correctly. I've seen everyone's fatalities for Mortal Kombat 1. The two best set of those. I need. Where's the diabolical button? Where's it? Here we are. Two best ones were Baraka's and Reptiles. Reptile, he eats you first, and then no, wait, never mind, and spits you out. Baraka's best one is that he summons his boys and eats the opponent. He ends up eating the opponent that way. Yes, both the best ones end up involving hard cannibalism. That's absolutely everything I've seen. Third place goes to being sucked into a black hole. From Rusty Dragon. Honestly, the Mortal Kombat girls aren't bad, but they can undeniably be better. When you say that at, you get hate for it. You say that about it, so you get hate for it. And hey, I get for saying that as proof on how it got that way. They fully understood. Yeah, I share your views here, Rusty. And that was when they start getting beat with the ugly stick, and that there's still no different with one. There's still no different with Mortal Kombat 1, which is the latest one. We've rambled long enough out of that list. And there was only one left in that list anyways. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is being remade. And yeah, we've already seen enough remakes getting fucked up or otherwise. Some turn out good, but others got seriously fucked up or otherwise. No, thank you. Hopefully that one does. I don't know if that one's gonna get screwed with, but I can only hope in case you want to deal with the remake after all. The original, there's thankfully still ROMs of those. So definitely get them while you can. Also, yeah, that's somehow not listed, but oh yeah. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or in this case, Luigi's Mansion 2. That's getting an HD remake for Switch soon. My bet it was next month, or so I'm guessing correctly. I don't know why it's not listed here. What's wrong with this thing? Yeah, what is wrong with this thing? Wow, I searched for a lot. Yeah, I covered everything out of the whole list. No, that was Net Summer. That one was Net Summer. Also, last of the DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, definitely. Detective Pikachu returns as well. That ended up getting a new trailer. Dave the Driver and Trombone Champ got ported. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown ends up with a remake there. Rowan went through Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, and that was actually Net Summer. I was correct. I was correct on it being later than I thought. There's a remaster of Tomb Raider of the first 3 Tomb Raiders. Oh yeah, Princess Peach Showtime ends up with a release date for next March. And finally, the final wave for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At Padodu time is when we finally get that one. We got some new racing tracks. We got another brand new racing track. Yeah, that's one more for that. Daisy Circuit for Mario Kart Wii. However, those two are the only ones shown. Because we got 4 new racers out of this. Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Mayor Pauline, and Peachette. Yes, the Super Crown for when Toadette ends up, if Toadette ends up with the Super Crown. No other fan-related Super Crown shenanigans here. Unfortunate. But still. But still, a side note, I feel kind of bad for Mayor Pauline in that case, because that name's seriously cursed. Everyone with that name that I've known so far has been a complete rat bastard. But that was just me. I don't know, what is it with people in certain names? But on the bright side, dealing with Diddy Kong and Funky Kong is gonna definitely be fun here. I'm dealing with those first. Oh, Free Scorpio, welcome. How's it going? From Richard the Fox earlier. So Daniel Brand would say, not another clone character. Yeah, unfortunately, she's a clone character. Because she's an evolution from Toadette. That's because of the Super Crown once again. From Nurko, I need to do commissions again. Yeah, I need the Paper Mario the 1000-year doll. Fuck those localizers if they ain't screw the game. Correct. That's why I said that's why I said earlier to get the ROMs while you can. From Rusty Dragon way earlier. But from the other topic. Oh, one last thing on Mortal Kombat. I protected so much of this shit. Aside from the Nitada change, cameos to show you tag system. There was a leak or something showing off that you can in fact tag characters. So tag team matches then. Oh, from chats, one thing I do like is that they maintained with Peach is those feminine thighs. Except in Showtime footage where they're showing off costumes. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Even though the dresses are tame, they still feel very appealing to me. Oh yeah, is it known to happen that ROMs are taken down when a remake comes out? I don't think so, but you can definitely assume so. You can definitely assume so. That doesn't happen with everyone, but but it definitely does. It definitely does happen. It's two things that Nintendo. Yeah, the only other thing that Nintendo hates more than ROMs is fan games. Remember the disaster with Pokemon Uranium and how that ended up. Thankfully, there are outside ROMs that still have the full game. But when they announced the game was finished, as they announced the game was finished and you're able to get then Nintendo scene deed them. They cease and desisted them. The game got yanked off the official site there, but thankfully the outside areas got to them. The outside areas got to the game before they could eliminate it entirely. Yeah, that's how bad digs Nintendo ends up being in case of fan games. That's why some others like Pokemon Reborn don't announce that they're finished. Thankfully, that game ended up being finished. And so much was added within there. So much was added within that. And yeah, within development. And I think everything started from, I think, Gen 5 forward. Either Gen 5 or Gen 6. Everything's been that long. Yeah, it's been that long. It's been open development since that long. From Richard the Fox, Japanese companies seem to be the most butthurt when it comes to copyright, even more so than Hollywood, and that's saying something. Yeah, text rap, I can't believe that. It was something that says so nothing. That's why I stopped within that. Text rap betrayed me. That's why Chatbot's alter isn't used anymore. Well, unless in certain emergencies. Just like this. Just like this. However, turns out that wasn't the whole list. It was just out of the list of stuff I actually do care of. And there's two more things off the list I care of. WarioWare Move, it looks chaotic. Yeah, it looks extremely chaotic as always. Yeah, especially with the different ways with certain mini games. However, all those involve speed and timing. And in case you can't tell, I'm bad at both. But should I end up getting that game, hope those end up being improvement to once I hope those end up being improved. I hope those end up being improved once I get the hang of this, if I do get it. From Rusty. Surprise Nintendo Store. I constantly hear fuckery about them. Yeah, they're still... Yeah, mainly because they've still been dealing with good games. They're still dealing with good games on the most part, but... more often times than not, there's still some fuckery around with them. Especially with censoring their first-party stuff. The third-party stuff, most of the time, they go nuts with it. They let third parties go nuts. Not first-party, though. Oh, and the one other thing that I did care of. Nintendo Gallery Museum. The development for that is interesting. However, they're slated to be completed by next March. And a question mark block is on the rooftop. But that, I know that's most likely a painted picture. But if there are items within that, that's a sky view. But if there are items that make it look that way, that would be even more awesome. Forgot my smile once again. How does that happen? How does that happen? I don't know how you forget to smile. From earlier. Still checking chat. From Rusty, if it's a copyright thing I give, but I've heard they try to DCA music and game footage from stuff like Mario Kart. Yeah, only for that to fall flat on their face. Fair use laws are still a thing. They're thankfully still a thing. Within all of that, I want to move back to VC Face. I'll take an intermission. I want to move back to VC Face, and I'll just be doing that. Especially because once again, everything somehow. Yeah, my expressions are somehow jumbled within the main keyboard instead of the numpad. And numlock is on. And yeah, I noticed just now. I may end up just now. My teeth end up doubling up within certain expressions. I'm gonna have to fix that soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that soon. This will definitely be fit for a comparison then. However, once again, I did not deal with Vignon for a VC Face just yet. So sit tight for now. worth it. Oh, there. Good. Now it's back. Now it's back to the usual things. But there's two. Yeah, I know. There's two seriously damning things right now. Well, I'm gray again. I'm somehow gray again. Yes, I was like, I'm somehow gray again. Also, I lose the arm movement, but still. Yeah, I'm somehow gray again. Yeah, this actually happened before. Turns out the gray effect. Yeah. Nah, it's two effects, so I end up being late. Warudo's still mean to me, more mean to me than VC Face is here. VC Face, I end up turning gray. Warudo jumbles my emotes. Yeah, it jumbles my emotes. And no, I'm not muted. I'm thankfully not muted. Only thing missing is the old movie sound filter. I honestly want that. But with how much of this keeps happening, I honestly want that. But I finally get my emotes back. Not gonna lie, Menos, this looks kind of Kino. Yeah, I agree. The gray effects are nice here. But still. From Nerdcore, yeah, I wish old YouTube at least lasted within at least 2 decades before the Corpo Cocktube era happened. Damn them, their dog shit rules correct. Fully correct. Everyone was fine until the apocalypse shenanigans happened. YouTube was flush with a golden age afterwards. I have to tinker with some things. Again. It's you, right? Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. This is a welcome home cheater moment. Warudo finds out it jumbles my emotes. VC Face finds out it turns me gray again. Ugh. Lord help me if I end up checking Vignon somehow. From Merkel, yeah, YouTube need competition anyway, so one day YouTube will be scorched like Hollycock is now. Yeah. YouTube lost sight of you a while ago. We're from Jats, YouTube's fully losing the side of you that made YouTube what it was in the first place. Also from Narco, did a vampire eat your colors, Menos? No, I'm not sure, or the vampire would have showed up here. That happened when I switched back to VC Face. VTuber has a lot of stuff built in, including posing methods. I want to access those posing methods. There, now it's... Yeah, I want to access those posing methods. Once I get those and end up getting those running with this thing, I should be fully perfect from that point forward. Unless that VTuber can be standalone. I tested on stream, but that comes with some risks. Yeah, it comes with some risks. From Rusty Dragon, I miss when YouTube wasn't afraid just posting on retarded like llamas with hats or Gmod's idiot bots. Yeah. Yeah, I miss the old days as well. Then again, thankfully Rumble's also been fun. I definitely recommend that place. However, it's been more of a streaming platform than the pure videos platform. And that's why I said that. That's why I keep saying when I say old YouTube's rules. Old YouTube's rules would just be no horrifically bad violent events and no pornography. Everything else you're fine. Rumble shares those rules now. And those rules were YouTube's back in the day. That is why. No, that's not why. That's why I see so many. That's why I see some people end up going to Gamerville back at Rumble and not get nuked. However, we still have a chance of getting nuked in YouTube's case. However, YouTube still had adult stuff then. Only cheap speeds was the concerning ones. Yeah, that was super bad news. YouTube Kids does have some theater, yeah. Then again, COPPA's a thing. COPPA's still a thing. That's why there's a button that says there's a button that outright says whether the content was for kids or not. And I say no, it's definitely not. I was never a family-friendly person. That just wasn't my preference. That just wasn't my preference. I like blood and suffering too much. Oh yeah, Nathan meant YouTube Kids has some disturbing and stupid things. I understood. Yeah, nothing's ever organically viral anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree with you, Rusty. This junk was entirely messed up. And speaking of which, making good things so far. 15 views total here. 6 visitors, 15 views in YouTube's case. Let me see Rumbles and oh wait. Oh, I know I didn't screw up there. I saw Nick Worlds earlier. I seriously saw him Worlds earlier. Definitely get those likes up. 74 total. 74 total just watching this horror show is sweet. And this is a horror show anyway. We're still on asylum grounds after all. From Nathan, yeah, from Nathan. Yes, I'm an evil rabbit. From chats, yeah, it's like the equivalent of framing someone for showing inappropriate content by bringing them to adult theater and going, sorry, but kids, they're like, what the fuck you doing here? The fuck you're doing here? Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. No damn pipsqueaks, no damn exceptions. Yeah, and that button still screws with your algorithm. Especially if you set automatically to where we set automatically. Sometimes when if you set manually, setting it manually is good, but setting it automatically might screw you over. Like Rusty says, the For Kids button literally just fucks with the algorithm. It was YouTube Kids was supposed to be just for kids anyways. Yeah, and yet somehow things still get messed with there. And in regular YouTube's case. Things are going super erratic ever since. Now, where was I? No, I don't have the enter button as the enter button does not have an emote. Then, oh yeah, I've also seen people get screwed over that way on the automatic setting. Yeah, I've seen people that got mistaken for kids content and got destroyed for it. From Richard, yeah, don't forget the Hitler parody videos too. Yeah, there are tons of other fringe parodies as well. From chats, YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, this is for kids. From chats. If I cared for kids, I would have fucking set the setting. Don't fuck with the setting. Yes, that's my line. That's 100% my line. Once again, I've seen so many people get messed up from that. Last person on top of my head was Hachama. And it was just a health and status update for those that end up getting scared off. It was a health and status update in both English and Japanese, her languages. Thankfully, that one was my first guess. Creepy Feel Note was the other guess, but thankfully it wasn't the other guess. But anyway. From Rusty, also, yeah, demonetization does exist because YouTube said advertisers don't want ads to problematic content, so you get no ad revenue despite ads playing on your video regardless. Yeah, and I'm still not monetized yet, but my most popular video was still the time I had to quit watching timing because that one disaster last year left too bad taste in my mouth. That one somehow sees ads because I've had 1,000 views there. The second one was a status post involving Little Enterprise. I ended up obtaining her permanently. Either one of them or both of them will still see ads. From Nurko, yeah, these same damn parents will fight you to death with the law before it's cross grabs being to be in our spaces. Basis just a rise 18 plus basis in this case. That's 6 minutes applying the rules there. Yeah, correct. That's just messed up entirely. That's 100% messed up entirely. But moving onward from monetization disasters. But I'm moving on from monetization disasters here. No, I won't move on yet. It already got recently knocked down from 1,000 to 500 subs in order to deal with that, and a certain amount of views. That is how. Now I can safely move on from that. Oh yeah, MCN's multi-channel network. Oh yeah, I had yet to look into those things. Definitely heard of those things. I see what they do. I've seen what they do, definitely. However, sometimes there are a fallback in case things end up hitting the fan. With either YouTube or some other things. Now moving right along. There's 2 more things I actually want to deal with. No. What are you doing, Menos? What are you doing? I don't understand. So off the list. I had to vaguely going through the files because I don't want to deal with the full. I don't want to just dump the full thing onto you guys. I want to have something planned to tell you what's in the files for either, hopefully both, for the anniversary and my birthday, which both are coming up. I hope I get those done by then. And yes, a special one of them is an extremely dark case. One of them is about how I ended up committed after all. We went through we went through my files, we went through the Nintendo stuff. Now there's 2 more updates. Once again, I am working on another appearance. I am working on making another appearance. But definitely look forward to that. I'll keep mum about the rest of what the appearance will be. A bit of bad news is that it's not the suit appearance. Well, unless I somehow have enough time for that one. But my main goal is this other appearance. It's a special appearance. It's a special appearance I want to deal with for my end. I wanted that one. I want those themes. Yeah. And that one is special. We'll have a theme once again. That one will have a theme once again. Like this main appearance. My main appearance is, this is basically one of the orderly, no, not one of the orderlies. This is one of the asylum nurses. This is basically an asylum nursery's uniform. except I had to modify it for my own tastes. There's normally a hat there, but I didn't want the hat for there. And my original Christmas appearance, it doubles as a magical girl appearance. However, that one's mainly for melee. That one's mainly for melee, since heart melee works better than other magical means. Maybe the more magical means is within the new one, if there's another Christmas one costume that's gonna happen. And once again, my Halloween outfit doubles as my other outfit. Yes, my straight jacket. Yes, I still have that old straight jacket. In case you're brand new here. And the school uniform outfits. However, the school uniform outfits and the yukata outfits, aside the summer theme, aside the seasons theme, there's not too much for them. However, I did end up obtaining files involving those two. However, there's still one appearance on the horizon. In case you don't remember the one stream where I brainstormed a uniform, that one may be it. So it's between that one and another theme. That's the entire list of themes I have so far, and teams of the themes yet to go. However, at least one more is on the horizon this year. Definitely look forward to seeing that one. Or if we're lucky, both the new appearance and the uniform appearance. However, I want to deal with the other appearance first. Now there's one more update that I want to deal with. Yeah, I want to deal with more collabs later on. I have an idea for one. But we'll see how it goes. If and when the Bloody returns, we'll definitely need something to deal with them. We'll probably just talk about and totally curse the things for a good hour or so. May not be just that. It could be just us playing games or a game, or in my case, relearning Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, there's an actual collab coming extremely soon. It's actually for this Saturday. I'll be playing with Nick Starling and Backspace again. And this time for Mario Kart 8. Yeah, that one somehow ended up getting messed up last time, but we definitely won't mess up this time. Don't worry. Yeah, time was cruel to everyone last time. But not so much this time. We'll definitely deal with it. Let's hope for the best for those regards. So with all that is said, that's the whole list. That's a whole list of every update I want to deal with. But I want to see what chat's doing with one more before we end up taking off. Or maybe I can. No. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to tweak the schedule, but still. For which I might end up joining Mario Kart 8 when you Steam if I do have the time. Oh right. Alright, some lobbies open for a lot of people. Especially for some streams. Oh yeah, open lobbies. Definitely in case of open lobbies. Remember, it's definitely in case of open lobbies where other streamers get to join. No, not other streamers. Where other viewers get to join the streamers. What am I doing with me being tongue-tied? I've already been away for too long. I've been working on getting these files and the new stuff. Yet my tongue is still back in the nah again. From Rusty Dragon early. Yeah, get through Red Shell. Just sit behind Nick and blast his dance. He likes taking back shots. Yeah, but yeah, that's still pretty rough. Come on. Yeah, it's still pretty rough, but at the same time, at least it's not Blue Shell. That one's too rough. Yeah, you can definitely see how much the Blue Shell has evolved over time if you've played multiple Mario Karts before. I start with Mario Kart Wii. Back then, Blue Shell just ends up going straight to first place. It didn't hit anybody else. From 7 forward, it hits everyone else that's in its way, and then it destroys first place. However, the Super Horn prevents that. Super Horn prevents all shells, including the Blue Shell, but you have to time it right. However, you can still lose that item due to lightning and other means. Yeah, Blue Shell, like blue balls. Oh, I'll be here on that. Oh yeah, Nate's first Mario Kart was Wii/DS. Oh, DS Lite. Oh, sweet. However, I did not deal with the portable ones until Mario Kart 7. Yeah, and then I also had friends to play with there physically. The coffee bar at my college back then was just straight up gamers. It was just straight up gamers. There was one time where some people end up with bad grades, and we ended up getting blamed. We ended up getting blamed, but thankfully that didn't stop us one bit. But I think that wasn't the main reason why the TVs were taken down. Someone was viewing Dumbler back there, and they did not filter out the porn. No, they did not. Yeah, everyone saw some things. That's how those ended up getting taken out. Thankfully, we brought our own stuff still. And that was from the crevices of my memory. Thankfully, kept those way before I ended up somehow being committed. What types of TVs were they? For my entire time there, we rotate between a CRT TV when they still had those, and a couple of flat screens. and a couple of old flat screens. Yeah, we used both. We ended up using both. It was the flat screens that ended up getting messed up. However, some people ended up bringing their own flat screens. So anyway, for Mario Kart, first the Wii was definitely first, and yes, I did deal with the hack stuff back when I was dealing with homebrew there. Still have yet to deal with the homebrew in case of the Wii U. Shocking, isn't it? Plus, I heard some older consoles also just got jailbroken. Both PS3 and PS4 just got jailbroken. I may deal with that in case of the PS3 soon. Now then. So that... Oh yeah, when you do end up homebrewing the Wii or the Wii U, and you deal with that game, all the extra stuff is definitely fun. You get to pick out many custom courses and many custom characters too. Nah, I didn't deal with custom characters, but custom courses, yeah, those are definitely my deal. However, I mainly hacked Super Smash Bros. Brawl and checking out pretty much most of everything that was from Kitty Corp Meow mid-site. That was for those hacks. But going back to Mario Kart, I basically went through the order from Wii forward. I didn't have to, yes, but I did have Mario Kart 7. Then Mario Kart, OG Mario Kart 8. Before dealing with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at last. I'm glad more content ended up getting added on there from a point forward. Well, from last year forward. So now it's like an actual deluxe. Now it's an actual deluxe in case of number of courses. That and once again, Toad's Turnpike being fixed. But Moonview Highway is still my favorite course in general. Yeah, I wish they did it sooner. Correct. Yeah, they should have done this sooner. But I'm glad that was done nonetheless. And now come Powderloo time, which is my best guess. We're gonna be getting the full brunt of it. With multiple characters as well. Yeah, I think that game is being modded already. And most everyone being modded out, it's most likely the clones, especially Pink Gold Peach. There is so much rage involving her, and rightfully so. From Nate, for a favorite course, I think it's a time between Waluigi Pinball and Dolphino Square. Yeah, Waluigi Pinball is also good. Delphino Square is wild, but Waluigi Pinball is also very good. Favorites are Moonview Highway and Coconut Mall. Toad's Turnpike used to be out of favorites because it used to be out of favorites because in Mario Kart 8's case, the cars weren't facing against you. That was until they fixed it in later updates. The cars will face against you again. Especially if you're mirror mode. I think traffic and all the cars face against you in Moonview Highway. But I think they don't face against you if you're on mirror mode. Yeah, I love Coconut Mall on Wii. Yeah, I love both Coconut Malls in this case. That place is still fun. Can't wait to possibly end up with that one. Or Moonview Highway. But Lord knows, me, Nick, and Backspace might end up getting a bunch of Rainbow Roads. Yeah. The courses are randomized. I think the host doesn't randomize it. The host doesn't randomize the first course. From experiences of being the host hard picks the first course, then the rest of the courses get randomized. Or everyone picks a course and everyone picks between 3 courses. Everyone that isn't the host, sorry. I think everyone that isn't the host, they have to pick between 3 courses and they're all or completely randomized in another course. For the host, I think the host is able to pick from all courses. This is unless I'm gravely mistaken. Or so I hope. All picking through any course was the case. I think that's the case as well through battles. Oh yeah, by battle mode, I mean there are certain battle modes. Cops and Robbers mode, and the Bob-omb Disaster mode, and Balloon Bursting mode. All those end up being super fun, especially the Cops and Robbers mode. However, I still like dealing with the regular races just in case. My preference is 150cc. 200 you have to be extremely good at in order to get used to that. And that means actually using the brake button. 150cc, you won't be able to get away with not drifting, but you can get away with not braking. With 200cc, you have to brake. You have to break through, not only drift, but you have to break through certain parts or you're gonna get annihilated. Yes, it just got coconut mauled. I want to get coconut mauled in that case. I want to get coconut mauled. Not against bitch slap for saying that meme. Oh man, Nick. Oh man. Going back to Rumble chat. There's a bunch of updates from Nick Starling. Well, you and me. Backset says he won't be able to do Mario Kart since he does not have Nintendo Network and won't feel his hardware to get it going. Sorry to hear about that. Aw. Kind of his kid switch basically. Understood. Also, 150cc is most fun. And yeah, only a D-Gen wouldn't drift. But at the same time, 200cc is definitely D-Gen in that case because not only you can't just drift alone. You can't just drift alone. You have to also brake. You have to also brake or you keep screwing up. Up and wondering why you're in 12th place every time. This is from experience. Yeah, I told you about him not being included, but that was totally on you, understood. Ugh, bad reading on my part. Also, everyone hit like on both Rumble and YouTube or else. Good. Yeah, it's just me and Nick then. I have asked someone else about being the third party before, but but they may also be busy. I'll definitely know everyone when I can. This was why I did not have a schedule for this week. This was why I did not have a schedule for this week in case that the collab ends up flourishing again. In that case, it did, but except for guests. Yeah, or that mouse will bite you. Yeah, that one's a given. That one's a given. Definitely hit the like button. I've seen like five people in. I see like 5 people around right now. Yeah, there's 5 people around right now. 16 views total in YouTube's case. And there's I bet we hit 100 I bet we hit 100 already. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now, would you turn from a... Yeah. Rare creatures, bites, yeah, some people tend to turn from those. So... Some people tend to turn from those and mileage may vary. Still hit the like buttons regardless. Oh, from Nick. Air conditioning in my apartment crapped out today, but I should be able to stream on Saturday. Oh, understood. And Sunday will be our weekly Zelda once again. It honestly felt weird. It honestly felt weird not doing with the Zelda. Outside grinding. Just like that, that's bad. What are you gonna do, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to bite. My apologies. Yeah, I do. I had to bite you right here. No, thank you. I have to bite you right here. Whether you turn or not, we may know or not. Yes, I'm joking. Don't worry. Wait, what day was Mario Kart 8 again? This Saturday. It's gonna go on this Saturday. I already made a schedule for this, but I'm gonna have to make some changes with it. The time will most likely, I think. Oh yeah. All I have to do is deal with the time, and we already have the day, but the time. All I have to do is deal with the time. Last time was 8 p.m. Eastern. We may go for 8 p.m. Eastern again. And yes, Spooky Month's around the corner. That's what I was preparing for. Wait, is it spreadable? I have no idea. I still have no idea if that's able to be spread. Extremely good chances are it can be. Oh, gotcha. Might be slightly late then since I got work, I believe. Understood, Richard. Oh yeah, I'll try to be ready by 8 p.m. Central. Sounds during a re-debut then, but definitely won't be able to do 8 p.m. Eastern. Way too early. Oh yeah. That's 9 p.m. That's 9 p.m. Eastern then. That's my normal time. Oh, thank goodness. I actually asked earlier. But that was in preparation for the stream. So once again, that's definitely on my part. I should totally stream auto games in October. Stream them every day this month. So yeah, I definitely want to. I have one especially in mind. But I won't reveal until the time comes. Yeah, that may mean holding one game off, but still. I'm on, I think three already. Count Luigi's Mansion, I was on hold until the special thumbnail. And yeah, you may turn a whole pie rabbit. Yeah, that may be the case. Or feelings. Don't worry, it's worse than it sounds. It's still worse than it sounds. You have way more grotesque rabbits than me they'd be associated with. It's still way worse than it sounds. And that's if you switch between dimensions, no less. Where Halloween is coming, so aliens are coming as well. Whereas SIS will be on my ass this year. Yeah, that's the organization from earlier that you mentioned way back. Oh, Timmy, what? From Timmy, what is it? Oh, kid, I think you have wear AIDS. Well, not just AIDS, but dire wear AIDS. That's thankfully not how where rabbit turns work. That's thankfully not how that works. Oh yeah, Nick's knowing he's also streaming horror games every day for the entirety of October. Best of luck in that regards. This is his second year doing this. I saw some of his first year. And I don't know if Saturn. Wait, no, she's not re-debuting. Oh yeah, it's not at the same time as the collab. I will stop by with her re-debut. I will stop by at Saturn's re-debut. That's because she had a design change within her model. She has a design change within her 3D model. She has a 3D model there. Well, I guess you have to eat rare carrots or consume rare rabbit kebab on Easter. You can still eat regular carrots, don't worry. From Rusty Dragon, yeah, I can't get any gear than that last joke. I'll have to engage with that type of shit with Nick or he'll get jealous. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, he may turn into a were-rabbit, and I don't know if he may end up turning to a Futanari or not. In case you do end up turning into a Futanari, like in this domain, then yeah, that's still gay. Multiple penises are still involved. Yeah, I'll take your test. Nate will take my test. Yo, Howard from Rusty. Man, I already finished quick if I catch a case of rabbit wear AIDS, I'll finish it. Yeah, things are that suspect. Yeah, I can't believe things are things are just gonna end up being even more suspect later on. Yeah, that's if the plans end up being good to me correctly. And that's just a rabbit copter using Urias. Yeah, twin-tailed copters have worked before. Yeah, it shockingly has worked before. But anyway. I think that about calls it. That's most of everything that's everything I want to touch about. That's why I hang out with you guys until this point. Thanks for keeping me company. Aside of a ninja chat updating on me and betraying me once again. No, the updates weren't betrayal this time. Yeah, it was updating, it broke on me. Yeah, it just broke on me. It didn't betray me, it just broke on me. If it didn't need an update, then that was betraying me. It broke on me here. Well, great after working on my part. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that this ends up being a hangout for you guys here, as well as myself. It's actually the main part of why I love streaming right now. And once again, in case of Weekly Zelda, it actually felt weird not playing Zelda that last Thursday. Well, outside of grinding, of course. And by grinding, I mean of monster parts and ore. We could do a Zatsudan fill with, oh yeah, that's also fully Zatsudan material. Just grinding ore, just killing grass. And just cutting grass. Killing monsters is too lively. Hunting for ore and cutting grass on the other hand, yeah, that's good. But I've dealt with it. But I've been here long enough. Next to not, yeah, I'll definitely plot the schedule. I'll definitely know if anyone else ends up there, but most likely it'll just be me and Nick again, this time for Mario Kart. And that's net stream on Saturday. Confirmed for the usual time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Sunday will be Zelda. We're never getting to the top of the stream art. This game for jokes and reminiscing on the days of old YouTube. Actually, we did earlier. Yeah, we actually did. We touched the files involving myself, but once again, I did not reveal too much for good reason. I will reveal those in my milestone years, especially for anniversary. But anyway, that's it for everything. Everyone, thank you for watching this. Thank you for enjoying this. Oh, and as per the Dark Ritual, please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe in case you want to see more. If you want to support me any further, there's a tip jar in the description in the link tree. And I now have a Discord, and I now have a Discord around. Definitely join it. Definitely join it when you can. Definitely join it when you can, but it's a Madhouse over there as well. Be mindful of that. Please please ring any notification bells if you must, because yeah, the subbots alone is just as bad as me getting tongue-tied multiple times once again. Or everyone thinking that you somehow dodged the main topic. I was on the main topic like 4 to 5 times now. I blame Warudo for that. Yeah, I blame Warudo for that. Warudo, I love you, but I have to blame you for that. So yeah, until next time, be seeing ya. And no thank you, I refuse to pay for Nitro. 10 bucks a month is too much there. I have fair money to spend for that. But anyway, peace out. See you guys next time.